Namaste, Soul Tribe, spiritual healer. Thank you for being here and joining me for this video reading. My beautiful Aries, I have been trying to record this video for a while, some time. Hey, Winter. Hey, there goes my kitty. My kitty came right in the room as soon as I started recording because there's been a lot of interruptions and interferences with my devices, okay? Specifically this device that I've been trying to record your video on for about 25 minutes. Aries, I've been relentlessly sitting here trying to record this video, and every single time I try, something happens with the lighting, something happens with my phone, it just freezes, and the screen goes black. So leave me a comment in the comment section if any of you guys are experiencing these things with your phones and devices. Alright, and I have a lot of messages coming through, so just bear with me. For whoever you are, you might have a cat, or you are a cat lover, because my cat just came in the room. Okay, or whoever you are, you're connected to the cat goddesses, Bastet and Sekhmet. You might want to go do your research on these goddesses, because at this time, they're in warrior mode. That's what I heard. They're in warrior mode, the cat goddesses. Okay, because you have been attacked. You have been dealing with energies or entities that have been summoned to attack you, to torment you, to keep you living in your past, to have you feeling not confident about yourself, to have you second guessing and questioning your intuitions, to have you feeling like you just want to give up, you just want to quit, you don't want to be here anymore, you don't want to do this anymore. Okay, something is like overwhelming you, Aries, or there's an energy or a force that's been trying to overwhelm you with stress and anxiety, with certain fears. Okay, but I feel like whoever you are, the harder they try to destroy your light and confidence, the faster that you are activating yourself, your energy, your gifts, your star codes, DNA, your crystalline DNA. I heard somebody's name could be Crystal. Somebody's name could be Arlene. I heard Salim. I heard Salim. Selena, Celine, or Salim. Jason, Jerry, Terry. I also heard Perry. Okay, so whoever you are, you need to do a lot of cleansings in your home. Like I said in yesterday's video, you're dealing with a group of karmics, witches and warlocks that they feel threatened by you. They feel threatened by your mission here and your purpose here on earth to dismantle the lies, the deceit, and the spell work that's been going on against humanity and against all gifted, chosen individuals for many, many lifetimes, okay? Right now, you're going through a major ascension period where you're receiving light code activations. So it's pretty much important for you guys to isolate yourselves from groups of people, from certain places and environments, okay? From allowing certain people to come to your home, showing up to your home unexpectedly, or bringing you their negativity, drama, or issues that they're dealing with, because these individuals, they refuse to listen. They refuse to take your advice, Aries. They refuse to take you seriously. They continue to mock you behind the scenes. You know, they sat there and accused you of making things up, okay? Because you definitely have a gift, whoever you are. They want you to question your gift. They want you to think that this spiritual ascension that you're going through. They want you to believe that all the messages that you're getting in your from your higher self through your crown chakra, all these messages that you're hearing in your head, they want you to believe that you're just insane, you're crazy. That's not God talking to you. Okay, so whoever you are, it's time for you to wear your crown. Okay, and a crown is significant. All right, maybe you need to get yourself a crown. Listen, I've been saying this for some time now to you guys. I've been guided several times to wear a crown just when I'm walking around my home, just when I'm doing my work, all right, on a regular, normal day. There's this weird energy lingering around you to where there's a group of people that are studying you so hard, okay, and they're studying your brain activity, your brain waves, your sleep patterns. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm going back to the fact that you guys have been heavily surveillance, whoever you are, because like I said before, you're a hybrid, very powerful healer hybrid that you embody dark and light codes. Okay, so you are not just one thing or the other. You are everything all into one. You are good, bad, all in one. Okay, so you had to go through the fire, Aries. You had to go through the darkest times. You had to experience your lower self. You had to make all these mistakes in your life, entertain all these karmic individuals in your life, and really like go through the trenches, meaning that you had to take a lot of risk in your life. You had to put yourself in compromising situations at some points in your life just to survive, okay? Just to get through situations, just to keep yourself going when you were experiencing spiritual attack after spiritual attack after spiritual attack, right? Now that you've mastered how to cleanse yourself, protect yourself, embody this divine energy that you embody, right? Accept your gifts and master them. You know, now that you've decided to invest in you and no longer believe the lies of these individuals that never had your best interest, that never wanted to see you shine, they were always afraid of your power. They were always afraid of your strength of discernment. All right, so if this is one person or a group or a couple, your self-love, your self-understanding yourself, loving yourself, accepting yourself, you know, being proud of yourself, not being afraid of the gifts that you embody and the energy that you carry and the mission and purpose that you have here on this earth, this is destroying them. This is destroying their lies against you, their foundations. This is destroying their competitions that they have going on with you. All right, one-sided competitions, I heard. This is destroying them while they're trying to come into your sleep states and your dream states to siphon from you. It's all being dismantled because you are back to yourself again. You found yourself again, your true, authentic self, okay? Not the 3D matrix self that you know, where you had to dim your light to be around certain people, where you had to pretend you didn't know certain things just to keep the peace, all right? Where you had to be around people that made you feel uncomfortable because you felt like you needed these people around in order for you to survive, or you needed their help, or you needed them in some sort of way. Codependencies are being eliminated. You're destroying codependencies in your energy, in your bloodline. You're destroying narcissism in your energy, in your bloodline. Like, you're breaking so many generational curses. You were never supposed to get this far, but these individuals, they were fooling themselves if they thought they were going to slow you down, stop you, or just destroy you forever. You could have been down, but you were never meant to stay down, right? You were meant to come up and rise like the phoenix. You are a prophecy. You were prophesized. Something about you and your purpose was a prophecy. That's what I heard. All right. You could be a caregiver, or you just care. You know, you're always caring for others. So what you're going through right now is it's like you're igniting the star fire within. You're igniting the light codes of activations. All right, so like I said before, it's like a meteor shower going on in your energy. Something about meteor showers could be significant. All right. People think that meteor showers are just like an event that happens in the sky, a celestial event. But this celestial event is not just an ordinary celestial event. This celestial event, this meteor shower that could have took place recently, that was a whole bunch of light codes. All right. That was a whole bunch of light codes being sent down to Earth. Memories of our past lives, memories of Atlantis, memories of times where humanity was evolved or evolving. Before these entities entered the earth to lower the earth's vibration, to block the sun from the earth, to block you from activating fully and understanding that you have the power to create whatever you want. You have the power to shift timelines and create your own powerful destinies. That's what it is. They don't want you to know that. You're starting to understand that. You're having a whole nother level of awakening here. All right. So you don't got time for the flies. Like I said, you don't got time for distractions. Something about flies could be significant here. Okay, somebody worked with so much dark magic, Aries. They went to the bottom of the pits of hell to try to summon and some sort of entities or deities or something to come for you. They paid so much money to take you down off your throne, Aries, male or female. You could be dealing with another Aries. You could be an Aries, okay? Somebody that was in the public eye, world-renowned energy. This karmic, male or female, this could be more than one person that they came together in a group, at least 3 of them. These world-renowned celebrities online, all right? They could be online famous. They could be worldwide famous. They could be YouTube famous, whatever they are. TikTok famous, online. 1212 energy, 1212 on my clock as I said that. All right. I heard they're facing their final destinations, right? So there's a lot going on in the world. I know you guys hear about it all the time when you click on the news. Some of you guys don't even want to watch news anymore, you know, but sometimes it's necessary to see what's going on in the world. Because at the end of the day, let me get my drink, guys. My throat chakra. By the way, it's like very early in the morning, okay? So it's very quiet and still in my home, in the energies. This is when I like to channel, okay? And what I just heard is that final destination, all right? This is the final destination and the final revelations, okay? Wow, the book of Revelations. The final destination, God's wrath. All right, against any evil witches, warlocks, individuals, summoning entities and energies to siphon from the gifted chosen ones, the healers of the world. Then I heard the mantis healers. You could be connected to mantis healers. You need to go do your research on them. Because like I said, you had to endure a lot of trauma in this life, past life trauma. The devil targets you in every lifetime because he knows who you are. So most of the time, in every lifetime, you have a karmic family, karmic mother or father figure, childhood trauma, all right, bad relationships. This is not a coincidence. You know, your life wasn't easy on purpose. All right, because of the role you came to, you know. You know, your purpose in this lifetime is so much greater. Your life wasn't easy on purpose, so you could master your strength, master your resilience, master your energy, master your craft, all right? Build yourself up so strong, gain so much knowledge about who you really are, activation of your second heart chakra. All right, so guys, do your research. This is your heart chakra center right here, all right? Heart chakra center. They're trying to block my throat. This is your heart chakra center right here. So they inflicted so much pain, so much trauma, so much wounding, So much doubt, so much fears, everything. Rejection, abandonment, right? On your heart chakra. All right, so you wouldn't ever be able to fully and completely understand who you are and love yourself and accept yourself, right? But this breakthrough that you're having is going to rewrite that history that repeated itself for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You continue to do the same things. This is the final destination. Wow, okay? This is the final revelations, okay, of who you are and who you represent and who you are representing. You are a hybrid. You embody light and dark codes. You've been having vivid dreams. You've been seeing flies. You've been seeing a lot of birds. You've been hearing a lot of ringing in your ears, getting like energetic light codes and downloads from the star systems that you belong to. And they will be exposed or being exposed for their crimes against you. They paid so much money to take you down off your throne. Now they know how spiritually high-ranking you really are. There's a female here that's losing her damn mind over trying to destroy you, Aries, male or female. Alright? Now realizing how spiritually high-ranking you really are. This karmic was playing with fire for so long. She finally got burned by her own fire that she started. The fire starter, the conflict starter, the gossip starter. This karmic has so many entities attached to her. It's not even funny. This karmic has been coming for your mind, Aries. Have been trying to do insanity spells, psychic attacks, confusion spells to distort your mind. This is really upsetting me right now, but I'm going to keep my cool. And they're really trying to block my throat chakra. Alright, but they don't understand. They don't understand, Aries. Somebody here is becoming very sick and ill and even losing their own mind for coming for your mind, for coming for your credibility, for trying to keep you apart from somebody that you love and care about, for trying to create conflict and bad blood between you and somebody you care about, or for coming for you in the spirit realm, spiritually, to try to take on your identity or destiny. I don't think so. This is their final destination. Alright? When the truth is revealed, when you get this phone call, when you find out that the individual that's been attacking your mind, attacking your character, attacking you, attacking your loved one, keeping them from you, whether this is a relationship they're trying to interfere in, whether this is your children they're trying to interfere with, whether this is, you know, somebody that you love and care about, a friendship or a family, whatever. They're facing destruction. And the reason why they're facing destruction is because they never had power. It was all fake. It was all an illusion, a facade that this karmic or these people or this group, organization ever had power over you. So now that you are healing your heart chakra, you're also activating your second heart chakra. So you have this heart chakra, do your research, whatever I say, do your research. And underneath your throat chakra, right in the middle, right here, actually right here, this is your second heart chakra. Alright? This is your second heart chakra. And I heard Azuzi. This is your Merkaba. I heard Merkaba. Okay? So you're activating this part of your second heart chakra, where all your dormant DNA it resides, where all your light codes of lifetimes, of everything that you already know, is all right here. And if you guys have been feeling some sort of pulsing sensations in your chest, it's activating. If you're feeling some sort of heat sensations, it's activating. Alright, so go do your research on your Merkaba, okay? And ignite the star fire within. Because this is what's going on. This is probably why you're having night sweats, or you're waking up at random times at night, or You're waking up earlier in the morning. Your bodies are rejecting food. You don't want to eat everything anymore. You want to be more healthier. Your body's asking for healthy foods because your higher self is activated with your starfire and your Merkaba and your light codes of who you really are. And right now, you know, it is not conducive for you guys to eat all this meat or food, to overindulge in food and substances, because your bodies are being prepared for the major ascension, for you to reside in the fourth and fifth dimension, okay, for you to assist in the new earth activation. This is their final destination. Your starfire activation of light codes, past life memories, or visions is happening now, okay? I said the meteor shower had something to do with the activations. The Schumann resonance, the sun. Make sure you're sitting in the sun gazing, or just letting the sun, you know, empower your crown chakras. There's going to be an important letter, phone call, information being sent. You're very unbothered, or remain unbothered. You're having breakthroughs and ideas. Somebody's caught cheating, so you can walk away. Or somebody you're connected to is being cheated on, and you probably try to warn this person to walk away from a karmic. They're getting exposed. You have success in business. 2121 on my clock, as I said that. 2122. The number 21 could be significant. Phone is glitching, guys. I'm so sorry about this. Your phones are glitching is because the matrix grid is cracking. It's failing. All individuals that are raising their vibration are destroying it. Okay, so that's why they're glitching. All right, 3 days of darkness. Remember, everything will be shut down. Global reset. All right, success in business is yours. Blockages removed. This is what I'm getting. Somebody could have a small child that's gifted, or somebody's trying to use a child against somebody here. You're going to get bad karma. You are the privileged male or the privileged female. 2222, 2222 on my clock. Your royalty. I heard royal, royal blue, royal purple. Like these colors, purple and like royal purple, royal blue. They could be using colors against you. This is weird. Witches work with colors as well. Something about the color yellow. There's some sort of court is in session for somebody here, or these powerful energies of these wealthy individuals that have been paying so much money to do things to you guys for so long. They're going to jail. They're facing justice. They're facing judgment. If this is somebody in your life that you know, they're going to court. They're facing judgment. They're going to jail. They're facing justice because you are coming out on top of a situation. All right? Final destinations. There could be a bad accident, freak accidents happening all over the place because all these witches and warlocks tampering with energies. It's all backfiring. They're being dismantled. So years and years worth of spell work backfiring. A lot of things are happening. So just know. Stay away from these people's tower moments. Somebody's passing away. My condolences. Somebody's going to have to go to a funeral. I heard a funeral and a wedding. After the funeral, there's a wedding or something weird. Yeah, when somebody passes away, a major spell is broken off of you. You're held in high honor. So you're going to be getting some sort of information about some sort of money that belongs to you. You could be suing an employer, suing a job or a business. They fired you wrongfully or set you up, or they were harassing you at work. Setting you up backfires. Now they're under judgment. Somebody's being sued. Working with the Agent Smiths of the Matrix. A karmic brother's going to jail. They're going to need your help, but this person was working with crooked agents against you, crooked police against you, something like that. Beautiful home is here, all right? You have a beautiful home, all right? You're no longer stuck in the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Everything that's been done in the dark is coming to light. The Moon card, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Gemini energy, Warlock energy, mirror magics being dismantled. All their sneaky behaviors, everything they did is being exposed, coming out to the light, creeping around your home, digging in your trash, putting things on your property. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, go watch yesterday's video reading, because I gave you different things, different tips of different herbs, spices, and different remedies to protect your homes from this kind of spell work, okay? Yeah, somebody feels defeated, Aquarius energy, because they came for your crown. That ain't it. Final destination. All right? This is the final destination because this is your Starfire activation. All right? This is your Starfire activation. They never had power over you. All right? Some of you guys could be like having these dreams about children, or you're going to be working with children, or something about children that you're connected to. All right, you are the healer of the family and they rejected you. Now they're all going into poverty. They're all finding themselves feeling sick. Yeah, there's an authority figure that's coming through to, to help you, to fight for your liberation, or something about somebody's going to fight for you to free you from a situation. The number 22 is very significant here. False people. If you guys are interested in a personal, reach out to me. My email's down below. They're under judgment, adjudication. All right? There's sudden change happening. Go with the flow. These thieves are being exposed, this karmic couple. The number 1111. All right? Sudden wealth is coming in. If you guys are interested in a personal, my email's down below. Thank you guys for your love and support. Happy Sunday. Have a beautiful Sunday, my loves. Okay? Please make sure if you email me, you respond. Because I'm not going to go back and forth. If I don't hear back from you guys, that's on you guys, okay? Until the next time, my loves, if you're interested in any of my products, Florida water soap, spiritual bath, crown chakra protection spray, and protection bracelets, email me down below. Thank you so much. Until the next time, namaste.